Stretching, flexing, twisting and turning, many people are jumping onto the Pilates bandwagon. Melanie Melcher, she's a Pilates instructor at Bodyzen, is joining us for more at the desk. Melanie, firstly, what is Pilates?
So Pilates is a series of exercises that have been compiled together to enhance or to improve physical strength, posture flexibility, and also to enhance mental awareness. Pilates was started through Joseph Pilates. He was born in 1883 in Germany, and he was quite a sickly child. So he had bone density problems, asthma, and so on and so on. To make a long story short, he then developed techniques to breathe. He studied yoga, martial arts, as well as gymnastics, and all kinds of other exercises as well to form Pilates and what it is. He then, in World War I, rehabilitated soldiers by taking the springs of the hospital beds and attaching them to the rails and causing resistance for the soldiers to be rehabilitated and so on. So that's basically where Pilates started and what it is.
Essentially, it's, I must say I have an interest in it because I had a back problem caused by rugby injuries.
Yes.
And nothing fixed it until I did the Pilates, a series of Pilates exercises which I had to do every day. Essentially, it's stretching. It's not so much intense physical exercise. It's very intensive stretching.
That's very true. In our everyday life, we climb stairs, we always running, we're trying to exercise and keep healthy as much as we can, but we do forget to stretch. So also we bulk our muscles, and therefore women will think that they've picked up weight, but actually they're exercising and they're bulking their muscles. So you seem a little bit larger, which isn't the case. You need to stretch. You can't bulk a muscle and keep it tight and then not stretch it out. Cyclists will definitely feel this in their hamstrings. They'll know what I'm talking about because they're cycling the whole time. They hardly ever stretch their hamstrings and therefore get injuries quite often.
Melanie, perhaps give us a quick demonstration if somebody doesn't know about Pilates 101. We have Michael Bratt with us in studio, and he's willing for you to
fantastic.
take him in your very capable
challenging
hands.
raw material.
All right. We'll just do a very short little demonstration because Pilates is more core strength. So I want you to lie on your back for me, please.
He doesn't mind that.
All right. I want you to just be natural, lie down, be calm. All right. We're going to do a chest curl. So I want you to lift your one leg up, put your foot down, bend your knee. That's it, and the other one as well. You always make sure that you are hip width distance apart, that your feet are parallel, and that your knees are in line with your hips. I want you to place your fingertips behind your ears for me. Right, your elbows are a little bit lifted just to activate the lateral lats, and I want you to inhale for me.
Michael, now, don't doze off, eh?
Yeah.
As you exhale, I want you to crunch up for me. Squeeze the core, that's it. And inhale and lower back down. Good. And inhale and squeeze up, and inhale and exhale back down, and inhale and exhale, squeeze up, and inhale and exhale back down. Nice coordination there, and inhale and exhale up and hold it there. Hold it, hold it.
Okay, we got that one.
Come up a little bit higher for me and lower back down.
Melanie, is this just not a normal sit-up? What's the difference?
This is a very normal sit-up. So if I had to teach all of the Pilates, it would take me about an hour to teach you the fundamentals of that.
Okay.
So basically what should happen here is because of your natural curve in your spine, you kind of want to strengthen and develop the muscles around that. So I've spoken to Michael a little bit beforehand, and I asked him not to imprint his lower back into the floor. A lot of things that we do, which is a mistake that we do, doing sit-ups and stuff, is we tend to imprint our lower back into the floor, and therefore we don't work our core muscles to its full extent. You need to keep the natural spine, and as you then come up, you're actually working to its full capacity. So.
Perhaps show one of the leg exercises.
Yes.
Where they stretch the legs. I remember those with my back.
I want to do a stretch exercise. Right. One that chiropractors also use very often, and this stretches the glute and a little bit of the hamstring, is I want you to keep your legs where they are. Yeah. Now I want you to lift this one leg up for me, cross it over. like you sit like a gentleman. Pick this leg up with your hands, put your one arm down through there,
That's
and
it.
around here, and pull, and you should feel a nice little stretch in the glute. Do you feel that? Good. And then you just stay there. That's a very nice exercise as well.
Okay.
Good.
Oh.
Right, and then you can go out of it again. Release.
Okay, Michael, wake up.
You could have just stayed like that. Oh, thank you so much for that. So Pilates 101, that was Melanie Melcher. She's a Pilates instructor at Bodyzen.